Welcome back to Cosmic Kickback, everybody, the galaxy's favorite talk show. As always, I'm your host, Nick, and I'm joined by my co-host, Josh.
Hello, everybody.
And we are joined by a special guest who he was here last year. It's our friend, John. He's back from the Army.
I thought he was in the Navy SEALs.
No, yeah, that was clickbait. He's in the Army. But yeah, we have him on the episode. We're going to do our year review. We're going to go through a bunch of movies, a bunch of TV shows, some music and games, and even the celebrity deaths.
We're reviewing this year pretty much.
Yeah.
The year that was 2021.
Yeah.
John, welcome, John. You haven't said nothing yet.
Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Good to be back on here. And looking forward to give my opinion on a few topics, you know.
Oh, yeah. We're looking forward to hearing it.
I know. I want to hear the thoughts.
We want to hear what a Navy SEAL thinks of stuff like Boss Baby 2.
I didn't write that down.
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay. All right. So I think this is we're just going to kick it off. We're going to go month by month reviewing all the movies, the TV shows, all the shit. Obviously,
it's pretty much going to be, we're not going to, I don't want to sit on too many things for too long.
Yeah.
It's kind of going to be blowing through it quick because there's a lot that happened this year.
Yeah, there's some stuff that we didn't even see, or maybe Josh just saw and I didn't.
Yeah, there might be some stuff John
vice
saw,
versa.
And there might be some stuff that we might have more to say, stuff that we might just be like, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we're probably going to give our thoughts on the year and maybe some thoughts on going into this next year.
Yeah, like our expectations of what to expect. Like,
and we'll probably do a separate episode on stuff that we know is releasing in 2022, like, you know, movies, video games, TV shows, stuff like that, and we can, you know, most anticipated of the next year.
Yeah,
so that'll be a separate episode, but this is just the year review. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. Nick, you got a list of stuff.
Yeah, my notes app is crazy. So I'm gonna kick it off with movies. We're gonna start January, and then I'm also gonna mention TV shows. And should I do celebrity deaths like along with the movies, or do you want to do that separately?
We could do like should we do an in memoriam thing where like they're all at once, or we should?
We'll do the in memoriam.
Or should we do month by month?
We'll do in memoriam, but I have the deaths like in a chronological order.
Okay.
But okay, so starting movies, 2021 January. We got The Little Things. This is it's a crime thriller with Denzel Washington and
Jared Leto.
Yeah, Jared Leto is in it. It's a good movie. I saw it. It's interesting.
Have you seen it, John?
I haven't yet, but I definitely want to look into seeing that movie.
I'm a bit real with you, Nick. I'm a controversial guy.
Okay, go ahead.
I think this movie's shit.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's god awful. I think it starts off very strong, and all I'm gonna say about this, we didn't do a review on it, I don't think.
Yeah.
But I think the ending is extremely unsatisfying, and it's just like, bro, like what the fuck?
Yeah, it seems like the last 30 minutes were just like cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I really wasn't sure what they were doing, but I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I think it was mid.
Yeah. When you guys review the shows and the TV shows, and the movies, just like, you don't really have to give spoilers. Like, just give your little like thoughts on it.
I'm not
stuff.
Spoiling anything for this.
All right.
So you don't got to worry about that.
So January for TV shows, much didn't happen for movies. That's because January.
Wanda?
Yeah, we got WandaVision Season 1. This is Marvel's Disney Plus show that was announced with all the other shows that came out this year. What do y'all think?
I think this was actually recently said that this was the most pirated TV show of the year.
Bro, what?
WandaVision. Yeah.
WandaVision?
Yeah, everyone was pirating it.
I mean, I don't know. There's some people that didn't like it. I tried to get my girlfriend into it, and she was like,
"It's weird."
She's like, "I saw the first 2 episodes, and she like, it looks like a sitcom." And I was like, "Yeah, it is, but it's not." And then she's like, "Yeah, I'm just not gonna watch it."
That's what I thought too. Just seeing the first 2 episodes.
Yeah,
and, I wasn't as impressed.
Yeah, I feel like if you're not a big MCU fan, like you're not gonna watch all the way through, like commit. Like maybe you'll just put it on and be like, "Oh yeah, this kind of sucks."
I'm surprised people don't like it because I actually think this show and Loki are the 2 most creative things Marvel has done in years.
Actually, oh yeah, Loki is fucking insane.
I think those 2 shows are easily the best out of the other live action shows we've gotten so far.
Yeah, for sure.
In my opinion. So I'm surprised a lot of people don't like it because this was actually probably one of my favorite shows of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually like Loki too.
Yeah, Loki is good. So moving straight into February, we have Judas and the Black Messiah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I did not see it. I do know that Lakeith Stanfield is in it.
Lakeith?
Yeah. He's a good actor.
Oh, he's great, man. That movie is so good.
What's it about?
Honestly, all around. It's based on a true story of Oh man, I'm put on the spot now for history stuff now. I feel bad.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna remember the
correct you.
names, but it's about a guy, and it's about the Black Panther movement. And pretty much one guy gets hired by the FBI, and he's a black guy, and he's supposed to go into the Black Panther because they want to see what the Black Panther movement is doing. The FBI, and so they hire this guy, and he goes in, and he's kind of like feeding them information.
William O'Neill.
On what the Black Panthers are up to. And this guy what ends up happening is a lot of them end up getting shot and killed and murdered because one of these guys is on the come up. I can't remember his actual name, but he was kind of like a Martin Luther King Jr. type figure.
Mm-hmm.
He was very a lot of people were listening. I feel bad I don't remember his name, but I think he ended up being shot and killed before he really could make as big of an impact as Martin Luther King Jr. did. And he was trying to do stuff like that. And this guy that was an informant for the FBI, he actually ended up, I think, committing suicide later on in his life because he felt so guilty for pretty much betraying like an entire like group of people that he's associated with.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. And I don't think they go into that in the movie. The movie's more so it's very linear in how it happens. And then
it happens
at the end of it, they show pictures of the real people and they have those quick little paragraphs that say what happened later on in real life.
The aftermath.
Yeah. But it's a very good movie. I actually think it'll probably end up winning some awards.
That sounds interesting.
I might really good movie.
Might put it on my watch list.
You better.
Next we got Chaos Walking. I did not know what the hell this was. Apparently Tom Holland's in it.
Movie looks weird. I heard it was mid as well.
It was mid?
Or John, you know anything about this movie?
Not a whole lot. So.
Yeah, this might be a brush past one. All I know is one of our friends, Omar, said that this movie's amazing, but I've heard everyone else say it's
on dog. It's on Amazon Prime. I'm gonna just read the little synopsis real quick.
Okay.
In the not too distant future, Todd Hewitt, played by Tom Holland, discovers that Viola, who's Daisy Ridley, a mysterious girl who crash lands on his planet where all the women have disappeared and the men are afflicted by the noise, a force that pulls all their thoughts on display.
Does she not have that?
I don't know.
I do. It's weird. They have like a thing where anything you're thinking about in your head, it's visually shown above you. So I know Nick would be exposed.
Dude, I don't like that. Dude, that's an invasion of privacy, bro.
Yeah. So I haven't seen it. I heard.
Oh, what the hell? Look at this photo.
Is that from the movie?
Yeah. All right, we don't gotta hang too long on this. I don't care.
I'm not,
Pass.
Yeah, let's try to keep our opinions pretty
Next,
short.
we got Tom and Jerry. Came out in February. What do you guys think?
Did you see it, John?
So looking at how like it is, it's pretty decent. I mean, it's not.
So you saw it?
Oh, you watched it?
Some parts of it, but
So you fell asleep.
We got a Tom and Jerry stan over here.
Stan.
My boy was hyped to see Tom. Are you more of a Jerry?
I'm a
Which
Jerry.
one are you siding with, Tom or Jerry? We need your opinion.
I got no sides, honestly.
Got it.
I got no sides.
I'm impartial.
I ain't affiliated.
What
with
is it? Impartial.
Pretty much.
Honestly, it's Tom and Jerry, but there's a lot of stupid shit in this. I saw it as well. If it's a kids movie, man. Like I'm not gonna go any deeper into that.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
Well, the thing is,
he wants to go more. All right.
I was saying the original, the actual series has like some dark humor to it. You know,
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
This movie is more so like they just running around a hotel and then people randomly get married at the end.
And also another thing is like in every single like Tom and Jerry movie they try to like bring in like a lot of like actors and actresses.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even want to say more about this. Let's just keep going.
All right, that's wrapping up March or February. I'm sorry.
Thank God.
Starting March, we got Nobody. This is a film with
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk. He's from Breaking Bad and also Better Call Saul.
Saul Goodman.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He's also part of the meme. My client.
He's part of the meme.
My client is simply built different, Your Honor. But yeah, that movie actually looked good. I saw the trailers and like,
I heard it is good too, and I just haven't seen it yet. I want to see it eventually.
Yeah, there's always those movies where you're like, I really want to see it, and you just don't find the time. But
yeah, it happens.
It's on my watch list.
I'll see it eventually.
Yeah. Next up, we have Godzilla vs. Kong. This also came out in March. I did not see this, but
you haven't seen it still?
No, I saw.
Didn't we review this?
I won't say no.
I swear to God, we got a video where
we
the thumbnail...
reviewed Godzilla versus Kong?
All right, you guys talk about it real quick. I swear to God, we made a thumbnail and it's got.
I
Godzilla.
don't know. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it, but I do remember seeing something on Twitter where it was like a spoiler. And have you guys seen it?
I haven't, but
are we gonna spoil it real quick?
It's another Godzilla movie,
Pretty much Mecha Godzilla comes out.
Yeah,
and he
does.
fights fucking King Kong.
Yeah, our 50-second episode, the thumbnail is just Godzilla versus Kong, but it says discussing the most anticipated movies.
Oh, okay.
So you were probably like, I'm hype as hell to see this.
Oh, really, man? Kong Skull Island was good. That movie was fucking good.
It was.
I like that one better.
But I don't really care for like
There's way too
Pacific
many
Rim
Godzilla.
type monsters battling movies.
I
It's like
I was hyped to see Godzilla and Kong fight though, because we haven't seen them fight since
Yeah, they
like
both
the
had-
70s or 60s or something.
that's true.
They both on their own have their fan base.
Was this movie good then? Would you say the fight was worth it?
Honestly, I think this movie is way better than what was the one before this? King of the Monsters?
Yeah.
It's better than that one. It's
The one with Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, I think she's in this one too.
Really?
She's in Godzilla versus
I just remember in Godzilla King of Monsters, like the mom dies, but it's for such a dumb reason. She's like, I need to stay behind to press the button while you guys drive away, and then like she dies. But I don't know.
It happens.
Yeah, it
All right,
happens.
let's keep going.
TV shows, we didn't really get any for March, so we're jumping straight into
Wait, when did
April.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier come out? That could have been March.
Let me Google search
Damn it,
that really
Nick.
quick. We almost got all the Disney shows, but my bad.
Well, that's
Falcon-
to me that's the most forgettable one. That did come out in March.
that did, yes. So Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You just gave your opinion on it. I think
Well,
I don't
we
think it
literally
was that
forgot
bad
to
of a
put it
show.
on the list. I think that
It speaks for itself. My bad. We're sorry, Anthony Mackie. We're sorry.
John, did you see this?
I have.
Did you like it?
I like it.
Honestly, I will say it's not one of the heavy hitters out of all the shows that came out. I think What If is above it, honestly. It's kind of just like a short 6-episode series about Sam Wilson getting the respect of America and the shield, and that's pretty much it. We get a SpongeBob looking Captain America, dude. What's his name?
Oh, John Walker.
John Walker. He has such a weird face, does he not?
And in some shots, he looks like he's a good, attractive
Yeah, he's got a
And then in
jawline.
other ones, he looks like Carl Ferguson.
Carl.
And he literally looks like him as a young man, like wearing the when you first see him,
Yeah,
he looks like
his head.
He looks like a goober.
His head is fucking square. That's what it is, bro.
But other shots, he looks fine.
Yeah.
It's very weird. He's the son of Kurt Russell.
Oh, that's right. I didn't know that until you told me.
Yeah, I think his name
Damn,
is
not to
Wyatt,
hate, my
Wyatt
bad.
Russell, I think.
Wyatt.
I believe so.
I don't like that name. Anyways.
But no, yeah, to me, the show is fine. I don't think
Yeah.
it's bad. I just think it's forgettable because the villain is extremely forgettable, because John Walker is not really the villain. He is like a sub-villain, a side piece, but
Yeah.
the other villain was like the Flag Smashers, and it was that one redheaded girl. I don't even remember her name.
Yeah.
And it's just very forgettable. It's nothing new we haven't seen before. They did a couple cool, interesting things like the John Walker stuff. But
Oh, yeah.
once that plot line was done, it was kind of like, okay, I don't know what to care about now.
Yeah. It kind of seemed like something that happened in the background of the MCU, like, oh, like Sam is now like Captain America. And then they just felt the need to make a show about, I don't know.
I do really like his suit though.
Oh, yeah. The suit at the end, I think that was
Yeah,
kind of,
it looks great.
yeah, it looked really good.
All right, what's in April?
All right. Movies for April. Mortal Kombat came out. Do we remember that?
That's below mid.
That's below mid.
I mean, I
Not gonna lie, yeah, that movie also feels like the last 30 minutes were cut because, first of all,
it feels like there's no third act. Or
Yeah.
like there's like a missing an act or something.
because they get everyone together, they kill Lizard, they train for the combat, and then the bad guys come, so they fight at the temple.
it
Anyways.
feels like that would be like the middle, like the rising climax,
Yeah.
or like the middle part, and then there's a third act after that, but there really isn't, because it all kind of smells together.
Yeah, Cole fights Sub-Zero. I remember that.
I
And
just
then
don't like the thing that goes on between Sub-Zero and
That's
Scorpion.
literally the best
yeah,
part.
and then Scorpion. Yeah, that
Like
is.
killing Scorpion. Killing his
Scorpion,
family.
they set it up in the beginning scene, which is it looks good.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
good opening scene.
Yeah, that was good.
And then I don't know why we're following this dude named Cole. No offense to the actor, he does fine of what he has, but I really don't know why we made it a whole new character when we could have just followed somebody like Johnny Cage.
That would have been so much more.
Well, the point of the character of Johnny Cage is like he's just a normal guy. He's like a very egotistical actor. So he's but he's a human. So
Yeah.
the audience can follow him and relate and see all the new things, the mystical things through his eyes. And that's what Cole does. But Johnny Cage already does that. So I don't know why we needed another character. And then they teased Johnny Cage at the end of this movie.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, Cole's like, oh, we got to go get some dude. And it says like Johnny Cage on a movie poster.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just kind of the writing. Because, like,
I bet you Cole dies in the next one.
I hope so. They gave the characters, instead of just straight up giving them their powers, they said, like, oh, you're chosen by, like, your chakra or your chi or some shit
they have
like
like
that.
a random tattoo.
Yeah, they were like,
It's a birthmark.
Yeah, they were like, if you're born with this, then you're born to be a warrior. Which
You've been chosen for Mortal Kombat.
I don't know. It just seems like dumb writing because they wrote him to be the chosen one. He didn't really
live up to it.
Yeah, and his power, well, because then they in the games they all have like special abilities.
Yeah,
and they explain in this that when you get your tattoo, you can only get it by either being born with it or killing somebody who had it.
Yeah,
and then
that's how Sonya gets hers, right?
And then she gets hers because she kills Kano. And Kano is actually the best part of the movie.
Oh no, she kills the lizard, right?
No, she kills Kano.
Who kills the lizard?
Kano.
Oh, Kano kills the lizard, and then
he gets his laser eye thing.
Oh yeah,
because he gets mad about.
Yeah, Kano was kind of the
he gets
saving
mad about
grace.
not getting an egg roll.
Get me an egg roll.
Pass me the bloody egg roll. And then he gets
That's
it.
pretty much.
And then he gets it.
That's good acting. You should be in the next one.
I should. All right, what else? What's next?
Next in April, the Snyder Cut came out for the Justice League. Pretty much willed its way into existence. We both watched it.
Yeah.
It was 4 hours, wasn't it?
Yo, we had a whole ass review on it that never released.
Yeah.
Because Nick lost the fucking SD card.
Hey, we don't gotta talk about that.
Okay.
that actually
might drop at some
That
point
actually did happen
if
this
Nick
year.
finds the fucking SD card.
Dude, I'd be down to rewatch and just reshoot it. That's how much I like it.
It was 4 hours long.
Yeah. It was long, but I will say I like how Zack Snyder split it up into acts because fuck,
yeah, there's
man.
like 7 of them.
Yeah, like you can pause it and like
they
fucking
stop
take a
at points
pee.
so you can be like, okay, let me take a break.
Yeah.
John,
But,
did you see it?
I did. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, the Snyder Cut was good, man. I'm glad that. I mean, first of all, it was so annoying the fact that he had to jump through all those hoops to finally get his fucking vision on the screen. But props to HBO for doing that. I feel like
I'm glad they finally did.
I feel like Disney wouldn't have done something like that where they were like, okay, like you can come back. And
that'd be
this.
like them allowing. Edgar Wright was originally going to do Ant-Man.
Really?
Yeah, that I actually kind of wish we got that.
Dude, that would have been like the
Apparently
perfect.
there was creative differences, and so he was like,
of course.
Good. Yeah,
that's so annoying. Demon Slayer, Mugen Train, the
Still
movie.
Pissed Jaden didn't take me to see it.
Yeah, I never saw that just because I'm so salty.
I saw it on Crunchyroll. I mean, I didn't go see it in theaters.
Was it good?
It was good. I actually like it. I mean, like the whole series, it's pretty good. Like how it's animated. The story is pretty good.
Yeah. To give some context, Demon Slayer, it's an anime that pretty much was on Netflix, and our friend Jaden, he put me onto it. I don't know about Josh, but
I put myself.
It's
on
really
everything
cool.
I watch.
Pretty much. Okay. Okay. No, what the fuck is the story? Pretty much this kid loses his family.
It's the same as Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I was about to say it's very similar, except he carries
Except there's demons instead
Nezuko.
of Titans. Yeah, he carries
her in
on
the
his
box.
Back. She's a demon.
She's
trying
also,
to cure her.
like she's she's his sister.
What the fuck did they feed her? Because they're just starving her.
They don't. She sleeps.
Well, because she lusts for blood, right? She kind of just.
She can't control it, but like in order.
I mean, she clearly can.
Well, yeah.
But can't they die if they don't have?
I think she just naps for like long periods of time.
That's annoying, man.
She like can't be exposed to sunlight. That's how it is in anime. But if you get further,
that's why she's in the. Hey, don't spoil it. We can't spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
This is all stuff that happens in the first episode. What we've said so far, I believe so.
Yeah.
This all happens within like the first 10 minutes of the show. So you know all this.
It's the setup. There's a lot more that happens.
There's a lot more that happens. It gets good. There's other shit that happens. The train movie is after the whole first season.
So the thing is, it was supposed to be. It should have been like an actual arc, but they decided to put that together as a movie.
But isn't the second season supposed to be like pretty much the train?
Yeah. Again? So they did do that, but they kind of gave like a little extra to like something we never saw in the movie.
It's like extended stuff. I guess.
Okay.
It's kind of lame, but kind of okay, I guess.
All right.
Whatever. I haven't seen it yet. I'll see it eventually.
I'd like to.
Yeah, you better.
All right. Handmaid's Tale, season 4. That also came out in April. Personally, I don't care.
I don't like it.
Don't care.
Did you watch it?
I don't like it. I've seen a few, and I'm like, no.
I've heard it's good, but I haven't watched it.
No.
So let's just pass it on. I know she's a great actress.
No, yeah, she is.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're moving into May. Cruella came out. This had Emma Stone in it. She plays. It's a live action Cruella movie.
Yeah.
I saw it with my mom and my girlfriend. It's a good movie. It was actually insanely. I wouldn't say the writing is good.
Better than I thought.
Like the writing is pretty. Like it's a pretty easy 3-act story, but they put Cruella as like a fashion designer, and she like eventually grows to be like this revolution like icon. I thought the movie was really good. And then I like how the Dalmatians were in it too for a little Easter egg.
I mean, they never gave the Dalmatians. They never really gave like so much of a backstory of how Cruella became the way she was.
I think there's an end credit scene in Cruella where she like pretty much it just sets up for the 101 Dalmatians. Like this dude playing a piano, he's like, oh shit, like a dog, and then we know the rest. It's the movie.
Are they gonna do that then or no?
I don't know. I like 101 Dalmatians. I like the cartoon, but I don't know how I'd feel about a movie because I feel like Cruella was good because Emma Stone like really brought the role to life. So if they cast for 101 Dalmatians, like they're gonna have to cast it well.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they did make the live action for both of the movies.
Yeah,
a while back.
I thought it was fine.
A Quiet Place 2 Part 2 also came out in May. I planned to see this, but I just never really got around to it.
Fell off.
I mean, from what you said it was all right. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's honestly, in my opinion, it's good. It's not like it's bad. I just think it's one of those movies that feels unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first one ended, and to me, it felt like it ended fine. Like the spoilers for Quiet Place 1. The dad sacrifices himself.
Yo, no, I'm just kidding.
And then they survive. And the baby's born, and then like it's pretty much like it's a happy ending, as happy as it can be in a world like that. This one, John Krasinski is in it for a beginning because there's a flashback to the beginning, like the day when the aliens pulled up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and then you see Cillian Murphy, I think, is the lead actor.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, he's in this, and he plays like he was a family friend of theirs, and they end up finding him and finding out that I guess his entire family died or something, so he's very bitter and wants to just try and live by himself. He actually has a great setup. He's living like in a freaking vault. Like they can't get in there.
Damn.
Like it's OP. But they find out. I'm not even gonna talk about the whole plot. It's just unnecessary in my opinion. Like it's not bad. It's a fine movie by itself. So it just felt unnecessary, but it's fine, I think.
Okay.
I say it's like mid. It's not too bad. Not too good either.
Okay. For TV shows in May, season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead came out. I don't know if you guys watched that or care about it. I think The Walking Dead is honestly beating a dead horse at this point. And I'm saying that as a comic book fan. I like the comic books have ended and the show is still going.
Yeah.
They should really wrap it up.
Yeah, because like there's like they lost a lot of like good actors for like due to certain reasons, and yeah, they just need to stop.
Yeah, Nick was a big fan of The Walking Dead back in the day. He had
comics.
I've said this a couple times, but this dude was preparing for an all-out zombie apocalypse.
Dude, I was really convinced.
He was ready.
I was ready, yeah, even if it didn't happen or not.
Yeah.
I was ready.
And so this dude was living, breathing, and like dying by The Walking Dead. And I'm not gonna lie, when this show first came out, I think I was in 6th grade or 5th grade. I was probably too young to be watching it, if I'm being honest. But I watched it because it was on Netflix. The first 2 seasons where I think I caught up in time for season 3, which is the one where the governor first shows up.
Governor?
Yeah. And then I remember thinking that season was good. I thought season 2 was really good as well.
Yeah.
Season 4 is where I stopped because I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, they're just chilling. It's slow as hell. Nothing happens. They're just sitting sitting in a prison and just talking for like the whole show. Like, I'm not like, what we doing? And I'm fine with dramas and people talking about stuff, but it was like they're talking about growing crops, and Rick's just like, I'm a farmer. Like, it's like, bro, like,
Farmer Rick.
What are we doing with this, man? Like, it felt like they didn't know what they were doing for the first like 8 episodes of that, and then by that point they lost me, and I've never came back. I know you watched longer than I did.
Yeah, I watched up to like season 9.
Jesus.
And then
Christ.
there's 10 and 11, but season 9
just came out.
I think season 9 ended with like a big ass war between all the communities, but after that, I tried to rewatch it with my girlfriend, and we got to the season you were talking about. Or no, actually, we watched past that somehow. Like we kind of just had it in the background, but we got to season 6.
Probably just had it playing in the background when you're doing something else.
Pretty much, it became a background show, and I was just like, "Do you want to watch something else?" And then we started Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, yeah.
And that was the best choice I ever made. Game of Thrones is
fucking awesome, man.
The reviews are coming next year.
Oh yeah,
a little side note.
We both just finished season 8 for the first time. Nick watched the show for the first time just recently.
Yeah.
I watched seasons 1 through 7 back when they were airing, and then I never watched 8 because I just heard it was so bad, and I was like, dude, this show is my like life. I don't want it to be ruined for me, not yet. And I waited like almost 3 years now to watch it. So, but I have a lot to fucking say.
Dude, that's crazy. You watched it as it aired?
Yeah.
Dude, so when Jon Snow is at the wall and like, I don't want to say it, but like,
oh, when the big thing?
Yeah. Dude.
That shit's crazy.
Dude, and all that just for what? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. There was supposed to be a reason. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh man.
Yeah, right, we got the opinions.
We'll talk about it. Yeah. John, what do you got to say about Walking Dead?
Yeah. I stopped pretty like early in the seasons. Like I think. Actually, no. I actually stopped when like all the drama started happening, like in the community and everything.
Yeah.
When they were growing corn.
I actually had the first season on disc. I got it for Christmas.
Good.
Yeah, I'm glad that I have it. It's like a book and it's cool.
I love the opening scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like that's straight from the comic. That's what I loved about it because I read the comics and then like watched the show. Came out in 2013.
Bro, as you should.
No, 2010.
As you should.
All right. Let's move in straight into June. We're getting into summertime now. This is when a lot of movies.
Movie blockbusters.
Yeah, all the blockbusters, all the big movies came out. Let's talk about Fast.
Shit on them.
Let's talk about Fast and Furious 9 or F9. We actually watched this.
Official title's F9.
Did we didn't even review it.
We did.
Oh, we did.
I think we did.
I think we.
Let me look while you guys.
No, we didn't. But I think we gave a review like after the fact, like in some episode, as like a little throwaway. But we can really talk about this movie now. It's on the spotlight. Did you see F9?
Yeah, I saw. So me and someone I work with, we were talking about it. We felt like it just wasn't necessary. Like it wasn't too bad, but felt like they shouldn't have like.
It just felt like Fast and Furious. Bring back all the characters. They go to some locations, and then apparently Dom has a brother, that is also John Cena. John Cena was in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
John Cena is killing it, bro. I'm excited for Peacemaker, though.
Oh, yeah. It comes out on your birthday.
Yeah, it does. That'd be cool. I'm excited.
We'll be ready for that.
Made me happy.
I think if I remember correctly, James Gunn said they're going to drop the first 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, I think he said 2 or 3.
On day 1, and then it'll be weekly until he'll have how many there are.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see the little characters he throws in there, like Vigilante and shit.
I'm excited. But yeah, I don't got much to say about Fast and Furious. It's just... At this point, it's become a meme.
Yeah.
And I don't really care. The only thing I think is entertaining is watching Vin Diesel and The Rock fight. Should we talk about real?
Oh yeah, we can talk about some relevant news.
So a couple episodes ago, maybe a month ago by now, Vin Diesel took to Instagram because I guess he's blocked Dwayne Johnson everywhere else, and he wrote a letter calling him his little brother and saying like, you know, this is what like our boy Paul would have wanted. Like you're the children, like, you know, he was kind of doing all that. And then The Rock came out and responded finally to Vin Diesel's letter, pretty much pleading for him to come back and play his character for the final 2 films in the franchise. And Dwayne Johnson says there is no chance that he returns to the Fast and the Furious franchise. He says that Vin Diesel's move was, quote, an example of his manipulation, and that it was wrong to bring up his kids and Paul Walker's death in a public attempt to bring him back as Luke Hobbs once more.
Dang, I didn't know all that.
That's what he said.
Honestly, The Rock made the smart move. You don't want to be in the 10th one, bro.
They're doing 10 part 1 and part 2. So
dude, yeah, like I said, it's unnecessary.
It's making me sick, bro. Well, because we live in such an age where it's like, oh, this was a very early, like, it's like franchises from like the 2000s or the 80s that just keep getting sequels and people don't care, dude.
Dude, I remember...
Or personally, I don't. I know they somehow do well and shit, but I like seeing fresh and new and original and different movies that like make me think different.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I had the 2003 Hulk movie on DVD, which I know a lot of people don't like.
I thought that was good.
I enjoyed it.
It's pretty...
I
for a Hulk
watched
movie?
it a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
And it was, I remember back in the day when you put on that, and they still have it nowadays, but most people just watch on streaming. But when you put a disc on, there's little previews for a couple movies made by that same studio before the movie. You can just skip through them. And I remember one that they always had was a Fast and the Furious thing.
Yeah.
And I never watched it. But that just shows how long this franchise has been going on for, because that was on the Hulk disc, which was released in 2003. And they had trailers for Fast and the Furious. So this thing has been going on pushing 2 decades now.
The Hulk disc.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Man. Let's keep. What are we talking about? Fast
my
and Furious,
bad.
man.
Yeah, we lingered on it. What month were we on?
June.
We were on
We
June.
just
That's
started
right.
summer.
Yeah, so summer. The Conjuring 3 that also came out in June this
that was
summer.
pretty good.
I didn't see it. I've seen the past Conjuring films. What did you think about it? You've seen it.
Yeah, so as you know, every Conjuring movie, it's all about like Ed and Lorraine's like cases throughout the years of their paranormal,
Investigations.
their investigations,
Exorcisms.
what they've been through. It wasn't too bad. Honestly, at first, like seeing all the trailers and everything for that one, it kind of threw me off. But when I saw the movie, it was completely like it wasn't what I expected, but it wasn't too bad still.
So you're saying it was good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm about to go out and say this movie sucked. I didn't like it.
Dude, I love that.
Look,
Well, it's like the two opposing views.
I'm a fan of the first 2.
Yeah.
The second one to me gets a little out
Wait,
there.
is this
Conjuring.
the same series with when they talk about like the beyond, like the spirit world,
I think that might be.
or is that Insidious?
I think that's Insidious.
Yeah, this is a different story.
Okay.
Yeah, this is based on real life paranormal investigations.
Oh shit.
Um,
Word.
yeah, you've probably seen one of these. It's the same universe as the Annabelle and all that, and then
They're connected.
Okay,
they're
you
all-
know what?
yeah.
Well,
Sounds familiar.
Mainly in the first one, they were connected. Like the Annabelle and the first and the Conjuring were all connected somehow.
Conjuring 2, I think you see the nun for the first time, and then
Yeah.
they made a movie on the
Although,
nun.
like I said, the whole point of the Conjuring films were to like talk about certain things that they actually have gone through. So some of it obviously was just Hollywood stuff. Although they
a
did,
lot of it, yeah.
they do bring up some things that are actually like real, but like things that no one has ever experienced throughout their cases. Like the nun, that isn't something they actually dealt with, but it is something that's in like lore and stuff like that about like what's out there. So
Nick be messing with the nuns. We know
Interesting.
that. That's cosmic lore right there. I just think this movie, it's not. I don't know. I don't want to say it's really bad. It's just. It feels to me like they were like, all right, what should we do? And I guess this is interesting, and it sounds interesting on paper, the plot, because they're like, if this guy was possessed and he committed a murder, and we should, every time you swear into a jury, this is the line in the movie where he says, like, you say, like, God's name. So the jury, they are admitting that God exists every time they swear in, but they're like, so they have to say that the devil exists as well, therefore. That's their argument.
and they always dismiss that part.
Yeah, and that's what they're saying. But to me, there wasn't enough of that. I think that when I saw that in the trailer, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, that in itself is an interesting concept. But this movie, it does a lot of editing similar to Suicide Squad 2016, where there's just like a lot of distortion and like lights on the screen where they zoom in on a character, and it's basically whenever the guy is possessed or he thinks he's possessed. Like, there's one scene where they have a Blondie song playing and they're like dancing, and this guy's like having a freaking like attack in his head.
Yeah.
And to me that felt very like kind of corny, kind of campy. And I just would have liked to see more of the drama aspect rather than like just the same thing we've gotten before.
Yeah, so that goes back to like, how some of these things are like, they're actually cases that are true. Like going back to like the first Conjuring movie, they're like one of the daughters who's still alive. That's the only one I know. She made a book based on her experiences, and she gave it to like the director and everything, and they were just saying this is way too much. This is like way this is like scary or something like that. We shouldn't put this in. So obviously, like, you know, they can't put detail from detail to detail, like what happened out there. So
why not?
I mean, that's just going into like someone's personal life and stuff like that. You think about it. Like,
I mean, that's on them. I don't know. Nick, what do you think? You've been quiet.
I didn't see it. I don't care.
Yeah, let's move on.
I'm just ready to move on. Yeah. So not a lot happened in June for television. So we're jumping straight to July.
What do you mean? Loki came out in June.
You're right. My bad. I was looking. My bad. Loki season 1 came out.
Loki was I think it might push out WandaVision for me. They're both very good shows in my opinion, but I think Loki is more generally loved by the public because a lot of people couldn't get with the sitcom thing like others could.
Yeah.
But this one to me felt like everybody can get on board with this.
Yeah, I mean it's got Owen Wilson. Yeah. I think that Tom Hiddleston's super charming as Loki, and then I think the whole story is really cool. It kind of takes you places. I mean, because people were asking like, where did he go like after Endgame? Because that Loki just like dipped, and they were like, what happened? So I think the hype behind the show, like it piqued people's interests. But yeah, I like Loki.
I do love how this one, it starts off like it's kind of, it's weird because I want to say it's grounded because they're kind of in like a DMV type looking place where he has to take a ticket, and at the time authority. But then it by the end of it, it's just like otherworldly like time stuff,
like
and it's
Kang
insane.
the Conqueror. It's like what
Kang's
the hell?
there, and he's playing like a version of himself. It's very, very interesting, and I love how. Oh man, it's a really good show.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go see it.
I think we talked about it. We did a episode.
Yeah, we did a review. Yeah. We did a review.
John, what do you think of it? You like it?
Yeah, like I said, like honestly, compared to like WandaVision or the Wanda series, yeah, I actually like Loki out of like all like the newer Marvel series, the newer shows.
Yeah, it's a good choice. I think a lot of people get behind it because I feel like a lot of people like Loki.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, did you see that one thing where like Tom Hiddleston was like coming out on stage for like a panel, and he just like silenced everybody?
Yeah.
I mean, a little cringe, but
it's a little cringe.
Well, because like they're diehard. I mean, you know, those aren't comic fans; they're like MCU fans. So know? They're just. What do you mean?
How you know? You assuming?
You know what? I am.
Nick, you can't be hating on people going to Comic-Con because we might do the Cosmic Con thing in the future.
You know what? Right. You're right.
Yeah.
I'll take that back. Moving on. Rick and Morty season 5.
Haven't watched it.
Damn. It also came out in June.
I don't hate Rick and Morty. I just...
You're over it?
Kinda.
Okay.
I mean, I'll watch it. I think it's funny, but like, it was peak funny to me, I think, early high school.
Season 2.
When I was like...
Season 3.
More immature. I mean, I'm still immature. I can get behind immature shit. But like...
Boss baby.
I think to me... I don't know. It's written well. It's animated well. I think to me, what kind of killed it for me was the fan base. The fan base just freaking murdered itself with all the cringe and the people that are unironically saying stuff like, you have to be intelligent to understand like the comedic stuff Genius. In here. It's like, no, you don't. It's anybody can watch this and understand what's going on. I've seen a couple episodes probably with you.
Yeah.
Where you just throw them on, but I haven't watched them in order since like season 3.
Yeah, I think season 5 is good. The ending, it's there's some good episodes, but it's probably not the best season. I don't know. I feel like after a show runs for so long, it starts to suffer from.
Well, they're doing 10 seasons.
Like lack of a really.
Well, because Adult Swim ordered back like 100 episodes, I think. So if someone did the math and it's like, oh, if they do it like this, it'll end at 10.
Jeez.
So yeah.
I don't really want to see that. Dang. All right. Moving on. We are going straight to July. A lot of movies came out in July. This is like
gotta start going fast
peak middle of summer. We got The Tomorrow War, Chris Pratt.
Jeez,
Did anybody see it?
I heard it was bad.
I didn't see it.
I haven't heard it.
I was kind of interested, but I heard it was mid, so I also skipped it.
Yeah. Sorry, Pratt.
It's an easy skip.
Next, we got Snake Eyes. That also came out in July. Did anybody see it?
Oh man, this
had
best
Henry,
movie of the year.
What's his name? Henry?
I don't know.
It's the handsome Asian dude from
the handsome.
That's the way to describe him. From fucking Dude, what is it called? Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
It's got the handsome
I think I might know what you're talking about.
Did I say rich Asian dude?
Yeah.
I meant handsome Asian dude. My bad. I mean, he might be rich. Did
I mean, he
Snake Eyes?
definitely is.
Did
bro.
Snake Eyes do well? Did anybody see it?
No.
Jaden.
I know two of our friends were excited to see it, and I was laughing.
They probably didn't see it.
I haven't seen any G.I. Joe movies. I wasn't
That's
a
a long
G.I. Joe
time.
kid growing up, so I have no... You know, I would love to review it just for the memes, Nick, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I have an understanding of like the whole G.I. Joe series, like
You
from
know all the lore?
not all the lore, but just I have a basic understanding of it. But I haven't seen anything like G.I. Joe related since like a long time.
Since the
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Since The Rock was in it.
Oh, man. All right, Nick, what else we got?
Next, we got Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Oh, this is funny.
So I actually think this movie was straight ass.
Oh, yeah, this movie's not good. It's funny in a bad way.
I like the original one. better.
Yeah, LeBron. Man, LeBron.
That's all you got to say?
LeBron, bro. I don't
think
know. I think
The
this
movie,
movie.
it feels like it's just Warner Brothers putting in like everything. Like they're like, yeah, like look, there's the guy from that and the guy from
Yeah.
that, and it feels like that's the only reason why people are there. This feels weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not as good as the first one. Go watch the first
Yeah.
one. Space Jam.
I'm not gonna lie though. I enjoyed watching it just because I watched it with you guys.
Oh yeah, it was funny
and
to
it
watch.
was funny laughing.
If I threw that on by myself, I probably would have
oh
been
yeah,
so
I
mad
would have hated it
that I
watching by
spent
myself.
my time watching that.
If seeing it with this is one of those movies that you want to put on with your friends, and when you guys are drinking, you're just fucking around,
Yeah.
having a funny night. It's one of those movies you just laugh about how bad it is.
It's bad that it's good.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We got The Green Knight. This is still July releases that came out in the summer.
Okay.
This is from A24. Dev Patel, I think that's the actor. You thought it was the other guy,
It is Dev
the guy who played Flash. No, it's not.
I thought it was him with a beard, and they like
No.
gave him some armor.
You're like, is that his brother?
It could be.
No, but it's Dev Patel. He's been in other movies like Lion, which it's a good movie. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but The Green Knight. It's based off of it's based off in a King Arthur story,
Yeah.
and the Knights of the Round Table, and this guy's pretty much trying to like prove his worth, I think. And
Is this guy in the round table?
no, I think he's trying to get his way into it. He's trying to
He ain't
like
getting in.
earn the name of king.
No, he ain't
But-
gonna get in.
Damn.
Well, have you seen it?
No, I've not. I didn't get the time to see it, and by the time I wanted to, it was like out of theaters.
Damn.
But-
Yeah. This is one of those ones I want to see as well. I've heard it's good.
Yeah,
I love
just-
A24 movies.
Yeah, I like A24, and to see them the director and also like their take on like a fantasy genre, it interested me. Did you hear about The Green Knight?
I saw the trailer for it and I saw like some scenes, but
I heard it's really good though.
Yeah.
Like I watched another movie podcast outside of this one, and they said it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of got me a little hype.
Keep going.
Then we got Black Widow that also came out.
In July?
Yes.
We reviewed this, right?
Yeah, I thought it was, you know what, letting it sit for a while, I think it's a good movie. I think what I kind of just wanted, but you know, it's kind of asking too much, is I wish this movie came out earlier. I wish this movie came out like with the Iron Man and like the origin stories, because it just feels like an
Yeah.
afterthought of a movie that it's like, okay, Black Widow's dead. It's like, let's throw in her fucking
It
her
feels
origin
like it
story.
came out a little bit too late.
Yeah, and now it's like Black Widow's sisters in the Hawkeye show, so now it also kind of feels like, oh, they were just wanting to set up. Like, it's not even really about, I don't know. But it is a family movie. I like it, and
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't really got
I
anything-
enjoy their little family, like their fake family.
yeah.
And how Yelena like says it was real for her and all that. Like it felt like it was her real family.
Yeah.
I really like all of that, you know. But I do agree with you. I think it did come out too late. I don't even think that's a problem with COVID, because even if COVID didn't happen, it would have been released, I guess, after Endgame. So maybe late 2019, early 2020.
Yeah.
So even then, that feels too late to me. I think this, like you said, either
This should have
around the-
came out like peak Avengers, like
Either around
2015,
then,
2016.
but it would have had to be a completely different story then, because this happens while she's on the run after Infinity War.
yeah.
So either release it in between Infinity War and Endgame, or change the story and put it back in the day with the other ones. But I do agree it came out too late.
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't too bad.
All right. Last pick of July, we got Pig.
Haven't seen it.
It's
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage is in a movie.
What's the plot?
It's very
something weird, right?
Let me look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure it's literally about a guy who just has a pig.
Really?
Let me see. Living alone in the Oregon wilderness, a truffle hunter returns to Portland to find a person who stole his beloved pig.
Oh, he goes and gets it back?
So he goes hunting.
So it's like Taken, but with the pig.
Yeah, and Nicolas Cage. Honestly, that sounds like a fucking movie. Dude, what the hell? This thing is 97 on Rotten Tomatoes,
I've heard
bro.
It's good, yeah.
Dude, the critics gave it 97.
No, yeah.
That's not even the audience.
I've heard it's a good movie.
Dang. I don't know. I always kind of get my little Peter Tingle inside for Nicolas Cage movies. I like Nicolas Cage.
You like Cage?
He's yeah. I saw this.
Have you seen Willy's Wonderland?
No. Is that it?
It's a real movie. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's with Nicolas Cage.
Dude, can we watch that after this?
It's funny.
It's a funny movie.
It's probably supposed to be funny. It's very like horror satire, but Nicolas Cage is just shitting on these animatronics. Like they have no
shit out of
I
them.
remember seeing the trailer for it.
Beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, like
honestly,
he's hating it.
It's not like an amazing movie, but it's a fun movie, I'd say. All right, keep going.
Nice. So moving into the last month of summer,
August.
we got August.
We got the Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah, the Suicide Squad came out.
James Gunn.
We saw this in theaters, which I think
this was one of the first movies I saw after COVID.
Yeah, I know. It felt really surreal seeing this shit, especially like on the big screen. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I still love this movie. I've seen it multiple times, even after the premiere.
I've seen it.
I thought about buying the box set too. I've seen it at work.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, it's a good movie. I want to see James Gunn do more rated R superhero movies for DC.
I do too.
Yeah,
See, I feel like that's what DC has to do to differentiate themselves from Marvel.
Yeah.
I think Marvel hasn't shown yet that they're willing to do adult rated R movies yet. They all still feel very general audience.
Yeah.
I think DC has shown that they're like, yeah, we'll throw out a fucking rated R movie. We're not scared to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but John, what did you think of it, Suicide Squad?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, compared to like the first one that they made a while back, I mean, I actually like this one pretty more.
Yeah, this one's better.
Yeah, it's a lot better. I think the casting was crazy too. Like when they announced the cast, remember at Fandom?
John Cena was also in that one. Right?
Yeah, John Cena was also in that.
He
plays Peacemaker, and there's a show coming out next month.
Yeah, we have a whole review up on this episode if you want to go watch that.
Yeah, it's a good review. You guys should go watch that.
All right, Nick, what else we got?
All right, next up we got Free Guy. That has Ryan Reynolds in it. He's pretty much a self-aware NPC in a game.
It's like a GTA type game.
Yeah, honestly, I'd be down to watch that.
I wanted to see it just because I heard it was actually not that bad, first of all. And then I just kind of wanted to shit on it in case it was. But I heard it was fine, so like I don't think I'll end up shitting on it. But
to me, it's kind of like Ready Player One, because you know how like Ready Player One like was also like about a game and everything. Like they brought like a bunch of other aspects, or like
I'm gonna be real with you.
From a Stephen King movie.
I hated Ready Player One. I did not like the movie.
I didn't like it either, and I don't know if it's just because I read the book and I was super disappointed. Because, you know, it's never going to match the source material. But
again, it's Ryan Reynolds and Free Guy. And, of course, like, you know, Ryan Reynolds is that, you know, I actually kind of like him in, like, in every, like, movie he's in. Like, he's always sarcastic and witty. He got some, like, comeback or something, like, some stupid comment.
Yeah, he's funny.
I'm going to be real with you. I'm tired of Ryan Reynolds. He's been in every fucking movie.
I recently saw The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, which is, like, a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't dislike him or anything. It's just like he's in everything. He's like the same thing.
It like ruins it.
It's with the same thing, and he's playing himself in every movie.
Yeah.
Like it's like the same thing The Rock does, the same thing Kevin Hart does. They just play themselves for the most part in every movie. Yeah. And it's like,
it's boring.
If you're a fan of them, I guess you're like, oh fuck yeah. But like if you're someone that's like, oh, I want to see these guys act. Like that's why I think John Cena and Dave Bautista are superior actors to The Rock, in my opinion.
Yeah, even fucking Adam Sandler with like Uncut Gems. Like
honestly,
he a fucking comedy actor to go from Happy Gilmore to do some intense shit like that. Like he flipped the book.
All right, what else we got?
We got Paw Patrol the movie. It came out.
You really put that shit on?
Did anybody? No, I just looked it up. I
said it as a joke, man. I didn't want it.
Paw Patrol. No, I don't give a fuck. I'm honestly tired of that.
What are you so tired of that? You said as if you've watched it.
Candyman also came out in July.
I wanted to see that.
Did anybody see that?
I wanted to see it.
The first Candyman, honestly, like the original one was the better one. After that, it just started falling down.
Have you seen the new one? The one that came out this year?
I haven't, but I've seen the trailer for it, and I was just like, yeah, compared to like the first original one, yeah, I'm probably not gonna go watch it.
I mean, I wanted to see it. I think it's either directed or written by or produced, one of those three. I don't know off the top of my head, by Jordan Peele. So I know he's done some stuff that I've been interested in the past.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And the Candyman I'd say he's probably one of the horror villains that not many people know about.
He's their most iconic ones.
Well, he's one of them, but like to me, out of all the other ones, he doesn't get as much play.
Yeah.
Like they make a ton of movies for all these other ones, but he hasn't gotten much since the first one. I know they made like I think 3 back in the day, but the first one's the best out of the 3. This one to me, and they brought back the actor. I forgot his name. It's like Tony Todd.
Yeah, he's the one that came out in like John Wick.
He's a great actor. And he's actually voicing Venom in the new Spider-Man 2 Insomniac video game. So I'm excited for that. But I haven't seen it. I want to see it, but I do love the original.
Yeah,
nice.
The first one.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to TV shows for August. We got The Walking Dead, season 11.
We already talked about The Walking Dead.
Don't care.
Yeah, skip this.
No, we talked about Fear the Walking Dead.
Oh, that was Fear the Walking Dead?
Yeah. So that was...
Shit, I didn't even know that.
We were giving our opinions about the actual... like.
No, yeah, and then we kind of went into Walking Dead season 11.
I didn't even know I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I missed a word. I did not know we were talking about Fear the Walking Dead earlier.
Well, I said Fear the Walking Dead, and then I think we went into the show because I was like, I think it should end. But season 11 came out in August.
I just heard Walking Dead and it should end and assumed we were talking
We're done.
Oh,
What If season 1? That also dropped in August.
The animated Marvel show.
Yeah, it's the animated Marvel show.
Did you like it, John? You see it?
Yeah, I saw like a few episodes of it like so far. I didn't catch up, and it's pretty good.
To me, it's weird. I like the Doctor Strange episode is the best one, I think.
Yeah.
And then to me, some of the other ones are kind of hit or miss. I think the animation looks amazing in fight scenes, and especially in the Doctor Strange episode because it looks really good doing magic type weird stuff. I think it does not work with, for some reason, it's brunette girls, their faces. To me, they look the same. The animation style, I don't know what it is. Like if you look at there's an episode for Thor.
Yeah.
And it has Darcy and Jane, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
And it's played by Natalie Portman, and I forget the other girl's name. But if I didn't know it was those actresses, and I didn't know what they looked like, if I look at those two characters, and those two actresses look very different in real life. One of them has a very slim face, one has a more rounder face. And in the show, they look almost identical. And I've noticed even in the Doctor Strange episode when they show Christine, it's supposed to be in, I forgot that actress's name. She's in Mean Girls.
I got you.
She plays Christine Palmer. And they show her, and she's a brunette, and she's white, and she just looks like very identical as well. Like it's hard to tell if that's her or not. It's just something.
Rachel McAdams,
yeah. And if I know what the actress looks like, so looking at it, I'm like, I mean, I guess that looks like her, but I don't know. It's hard. I feel like it only happens with the brunette characters, like the white girls. Like that's the best way I could say it.
I get what you mean, man. Like, the animation style did throw me off the first.
It's only for some characters, like Bucky. He's a white guy. He's a brunette. He looks weird in the Captain America episode, or Captain Britain or whatever.
Yeah,
he looks weird. It's brunette white people. Like they don't got it down yet.
I don't know. I like the show. I think it followed a pretty cool like overall story while still showing us like slices of like what if or like what could have happened. And I like how the Watcher was kind of the narrator. It gave me like Twilight Zone vibes.
It's like Jeffrey Wright, right?
Yeah.
He's a good choice for the Watcher.
I don't know. I will say for season 2, I don't even know if they would do this. They should change the animation style. Maybe do something fresh. Maybe more comic booky.
I like the animation style.
Maybe just tweak it.
Yeah, it needs something. I don't know what it is. I don't.
It needs shadows, honestly. Like
it might. Yeah.
It needs like more depth and texture. I don't know.
It looks.
You want it to be like a comic book.
Yeah, I don't know much about like animation and stuff, but I'm sure they could figure it out.
Well, I think what they wanted to do is they wanted to get something that's like when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's What If. Like that's because there's a lot of shows that have their own animation style.
Yeah,
and when
like
you
Rick
look
and
at
Morty.
it, you can tell, oh, that's drawn from this. Like the Batman animated series from the 90s, all those, like Justice League, they all have that look. And the same thing with like you could tell like Fairly Odd Parents, like they have the way they're shaped. Like they all have a lot of cartoons shows
Jimmy
have a style.
Neutron.
Yeah, they all have a style, and I think they were going for this would be our style, and I think it works in some episodes better than others. I just think they have to. They're still fine tuning it. If they can get it right, it can look really good.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah, keep going, Nick.
What if?
Come on, Nick, we gotta speed this
Walking
up. Bro.
Dead,
I'm
I
trying
know.
to finish the year up.
Okay, we got Shang-Chi.
Lightning round. Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
We
we're
reviewed
moving
it.
into September. Shang-Chi. It's great.
I think it's good.
I
Yeah,
like
it surprised me.
Yeah.
Then we got Dear Evan Hansen.
Oh fuck. All
He
right.
said we gotta slow this down.
Yeah, let's pause the lightning round. I want to shit on this.
Dude.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen this either. Apparently, it's based on a musical about a kid who is friends with a person who dies at his school, and like everyone expects him to be like, "Oh, you were his best friend," but he's been capping the whole time. But that's not the issue. The play sounds decent.
He's been capping the whole time.
But the guy, we're gonna throw a photo up right here. The guy
you're on
that they
YouTube.
got to play Evan Hansen looks like he is straight up 35. He's 35. Like,
Is
let me
he
look up.
actually 35?
No, let me look up how old he actually is. But
Look, I'm not age shaming or nothing.
No, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if you're playing a high schooler, I know it's been a thing to cast adults to play younger roles because it's hard to find teenage actors that are good enough to do this what's needed, especially in a musical. But this man just looks like a full-grown man. Like this, I'm not hating on him. It's just like why is there a 38-year-old walking around of 17-year-olds?
Dude, he's 28.
Really?
We thought he was 10 years. Dude, that's on hair and makeup then to make him look like that, bro. 'Cause you can make a 20. Tobey Maguire played fucking Peter Parker in the first Spider-Man, and he was 27 when he got cast for that. So the fact this guy's 28 and we fucking
That's on hair and makeup.
yeah, dude, that's on that department.
Honestly,
This
it
is what he
is.
looks like. He still looks kind of creepy.
You know, he doesn't look as bad there.
I think it's just
he
his.
looks younger there. Why did they make him look so weird in that
He looks
movie?
young in this one.
Look, put the Chris. He looks just weird in Evan Hansen. He looks
Yeah.
weird in that movie. They give him this wig. I think.
I think they were trying to make him look like a loser, and it didn't work.
Yes.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, he look. It looks something off
I'll send
about
this to
that
you right
man.
now.
That's like giving me. It's not giving me like whatever vibes they're going for. It's giving me serial killer vibes.
If I saw that person on my school campus in high school, I'd be like,
Dude,
that's a predator.
I'm reporting.
Yeah, I'd be
I'm
like,
reporting this guy to the school police. Oh,
I'm
man.
reporting this.
All right, what's next, man?
Hold on. Okay.
Like, hey, God, I got more to say.
Okay, moving on to October. We got a lot of movies. We got The Last Duel. This had, was it Matt Damon?
Is that one Matt Damon, or is The Last Duel the one with Adam Driver?
No.
Which one is that?
It's Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
I haven't seen it.
The Last Duel. It's pretty much like a fantasy, like medieval Viking movie with Matt Damon. I really wanted to see it because he sported a really like wicked looking haircut.
Oh, wicked looking.
He has like a goatee. Like
Hey, is it a wig though?
It does
The
have,
goat.
Yeah, it does. Have
Oh, Adam Driver's also in
I
this.
fucking told you, bro. Don't tell me
Dude,
no.
do they duel?
I
If
bet
they
you
duel,
do.
I want to see it.
Bro, how you gonna tell me no? You're like, nah, that ain't him.
Dude, I didn't know. I didn't want to sound dumb. All right.
But you ended up sounding
Move
dumb. What's next?
Next up, we got Venom 2. Let There Be Carnage.
We got a review up for this.
Yeah,
John,
we got a
what did you
review. Shameless plug.
think? Shameless plug.
No, the movie was good. I like the first one better though. I think Woody Harrelson was again, if he was maybe 20 years younger, this movie
John,
would have been good.
I
But
feel like they
he
could have maybe found like a different person for Cletus Cassidy, honestly.
yeah.
But and then also for Shriek, I honestly, I mean, I have nothing against that whoever played her, but
I don't know why they put her in it.
yeah,
Yeah, it was kind of like a pointless, I don't know.
I thought it was gonna end up being because her power is literally like the
Screaming.
yeah, and
She's
it's
like Black Canary.
but it's literally the weakness of the symbiotes.
yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, maybe she's gonna like help and turn in the end and help them out, but she doesn't. So she
Yeah.
doesn't really serve a purpose.
Yeah, we could have
I mean,
written.
She's Cletus Cassidy's girl, pretty much. Like,
Yeah, but she doesn't do much
Yeah, I
besides that. She doesn't have much of an arc.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, moving on. We got Dune that also released.
Have you seen it, Nick?
I have seen the original, and I'm planning to see
Oh.
Dune. We should actually see it together.
I told you to
we're
see it.
planning.
I've been
But
waiting
yeah,
to see it.
Zendaya's in this. We got Timothée Chalamet.
The skinniest dude alive.
I know it's like Pete Davidson's like
This
fucking
dude's skinnier
brother,
than him, bro.
skinny and
This is skinnier than Pete. I'm telling you, this dude looks like a skeleton.
yeah. Timothée Chalamet. He's been having a good ass year in movies.
He's been having for a while.
Yeah, but I want to see Dune. The cast looked insane to me. Oscar Isaac's in it. Javier Bardem is in it.
Mm-hmm.
We got fucking Josh Brolin is in it.
He is.
As
is what's his name?
Zendaya. Oh, who?
The guy that played Aquaman.
Oh, Jason Momoa.
Yeah, he's in it as well.
Yeah, the
Dave
cast looks
Bautista's
crazy.
in it, right? Did you say Dave Bautista?
Bautista.
Yeah, he's in it.
Oh yeah. Oh, one of the Skarsgårds is in it too. He plays the Baron. He's just like this big ass dude covered in.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I've heard good things.
We're probably gonna see it and have the review up soon by next year. We just been busy.
Yeah, Nick's been falling off. No,
dude, shut up. No, moving on, we got The French Dispatch. This is also another Timothée Chalamet feature
film. Is this
film.
Wes Anderson?
Yeah, so this is Wes Anderson's, I think, 5th or 6th movie. I might be wrong.
Feels lucky.
It's a huge cast. I don't even want to go into the casting, but it's a huge cast. We got, what's his name? He was in Ghostbusters, dude. Bill Murray's in it. Yeah, he's always in Wes Anderson's film. I like that Wes Anderson works with like the same people again on projects because I'm sure that is super enjoyable. But I want to see The French Dispatch just because it's super satisfying visually to watch Wes Anderson movies because his cinematography.
The cinematography is great.
Yeah, I love the way he does it.
That's like the best thing about his movies.
Yeah, but moving on, last thing in October is No Time to Die.
You just saw this.
Yeah, I actually did see this recently. So that means I've seen all of the 5 Daniel Craig movies. I'm gonna say right here, he is hands down the best James Bond.
What, this movie solidified it for you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I think that you should see it. Have you seen the first 3?
Yeah.
Or have any of you guys seen the James Bond movies with Daniel Craig?
Yeah, I've seen like maybe 2 of them.
Yeah. The first one's really good.
This one I want to see. I haven't seen this one yet.
Yeah. Oh, and I also want to.
The first 3. I haven't seen Spectre.
I have Spectre, so we can watch that. But I want to say my theory was right because I was saying that the first and the third movie were good. The second and the fourth they were okay. They were kind of forgettable.
So
but the fifth one,
good movie, bad movie, good movie, bad movie.
Yeah,
so
the odd numbers are good. Yeah, No Time to Die is really good. Ana de Armas is in it. I will tell you right now,
and you stay simping.
She's not. I do. She's beautiful. Yeah. She's a great actress.
Oh yeah.
I'll say it right here. No shame.
I know.
But she's in it for a little bit. I will say she's
not in it that much.
I'll tell you right now, pretty much she plays like a new agent. She's like, oh, I've been like training on the job for like 3 weeks. Like this is my first field mission. And she meets up with James Bond in Cuba and they have like a whole shootout scene. Ana de Armas like kicks ass. And it's funny because she's like, oh, like I'm a new agent, but she's actually like super talented. And then she kind of like helps Bond get away and dips. But
is that the only scene she's in?
Yeah. Kind of disappointing.
Damn.
But she's in a dress and like for most of it, she looks good.
I like her.
And overall, Rami Malek, he plays the villain. I thought he played a good villain. The movie's good. I'll just stop there.
Okay. Well, I look forward to watching it.
Yeah.
I'm sure John does as well.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to November, we got Tick Tick Boom. I have no idea what this is.
Andrew Garfield musical.
Okay. Tell us more. Oh, on Netflix.
It's a Netflix movie. I've actually heard this movie is really, really good. I have not watched it though. It is on my watch list on Netflix.
I'd be down to see it. I kind of had a.
Then fucking watch it, bro.
I kind of had a craze now for Andrew Garfield.
Bro, why you spoiling shit?
What you mean?
People don't know that yet.
Oh, well, we can cut it out.
I want to try seeing that actually.
John, have you seen No Way Home?
Not yet.
Oh.
God, Nick's
bro, we'll just play it off, dog. The fact that you focus on it.
Oh yeah. Anyway, that's a good. I haven't seen it. Heard it's a good movie.
Yeah.
What else? What's next?
We got Licorice Pizza. This is it's a movie by Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yes.
It's pretty much about some kids making movies in the 70s, and I wanted to see it. It looked really cool.
Yeah, it looks like a fun time.
A fun time. Then we got Spencer. This is it's not an autobiographical.
I guess like somewhat like a documentary.
It's like a documentary film,
yeah.
A biopic. Yeah, it's about Princess Diana, and it's actually played by Kristen Stewart, which I thought was interesting.
She actually plays a pretty good Princess Diana, considering that like that's how she actually was in her life.
Did you see it?
Haven't, but I mean, I only saw like bits and like I only saw like a few things, but like how everybody was talking about it, like I said. Like, if you've seen Kristen Stewart throughout, like, most of her other movies, you see how she is.
Yeah, I saw Twilight.
Then you read about, like, who Princess Diana was and what she actually did and how her personality was. They actually, like, go together pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah, she looks like it's good casting.
Made me happy. All right, next we got Ghostbusters Afterlife. We also have a
Yeah,
review
go
of this
check out
up.
the review of this one. This is a good review.
Yeah, go check it out. It's a good review. I like this movie. It's a good.
This is a fun movie.
Yeah, it's the third one, right? The third Ghostbusters movie. Yeah,
It's the third one because it takes place within the original universe.
yeah. Yeah, we don't count that mistake.
Well, it's funny
The other
with
one.
that. One thing I don't know if we brought this up when we did the review, but do you think this movie would have been good enough for the fans? It's actually a question that's kind of unanswerable because we'll never know. But do you think this movie would have been accepted and is like well received from Ghostbusters fans if we would have not got the reboot in 2016? Because that one people generally hated.
I don't know.
So
I feel like that kind of lowered expectations.
Exactly. So
I
do
get
you
what you're
think
saying.
after getting something like that, are they like, oh, like this is better? Like I'm not saying it's bad. I think it's fine.
No, yeah.
But like I think that's an interesting question.
It made people like hungry for like a good Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, and I think that's an interesting question.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think so.
keep going, Nick.
Next up, we got House of Gucci. That came out in
House of
November as
Gucci.
well. It has Al Pacino. It has Lady Gaga.
Lady
and
Gaga, Adam Driver,
Adam
Jared
Driver.
Leto.
Adam Driver, really?
Yeah.
Dude, he's fucking killing it, bro.
Yeah, he's.
I love seeing this man succeed.
He's like the main character, I guess, in that movie.
Yeah, I think it's
Lady
about.
Gaga she does. I think her accent in this is actually better than Adam Driver's. And Adam Driver is the one that's the actor in this situation. She's obviously comes from music. She did what was that other movie?
Star.
She did Star is Born. They did a reboot of that or a remake. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll probably see this eventually.
Yeah, I wanted to see it, but some people said like it was okay, so I kind of want to wait till streaming. Next up,
yeah, this seems like
yeah,
streaming
I'll
for
wait.
me as well.
yeah. Next up, we got Hawkeye Season 1.
Oh yeah, we just finished watching this.
Yeah,
The season finale just happened.
Yeah, it just did.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen the finale. Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
need to catch up.
Honestly, Josh, you can just tell me right now. I really don't care. Give a spoiler-free review on the show.
Okay,
What do you
quick
think?
spoiler-free review for the series as a whole, mostly the finale. I think the finale's fun. I think one character is not really handled as well as I would have liked. Without spoiling it, I'm the big guy. He isn't handled as well as I would have liked. I think it's fine though. I think some people are overreacting and they're saying like, "Man, this is completely out of character." Like, if you want to see out of character, watch season 8 of Game of Thrones. Like this, to me, I think it's fine. I just think it's some small decisions here that are questionable, but for the most part, I actually really enjoy it. I think it's fun. I think it's fine. I like the way it wraps up. I like the ending. It's a good time. I enjoy it more than Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Nice. Okay.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Hey, did Hawkeye make it home in time?
Do you want me to spoil that?
Nah, don't tell me.
All right.
Well, we could probably watch
My
it
boy
after
dies.
this. Oh, damn.
What's next?
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
He just dies. All right, next we got Dickinson coming straight off of Hawkeye. Haley Steinfeld, who's also in
Another one
Hawkeye,
of
is
Nick's-
in Dickinson,
Nick's, simping.
which is season. Stop saying that shit like you don't simp too, bro. You saying it all defensive, but I know off camera, bro, you be saying the same thing. So just say it out. Say it out right.
I haven't seen Dickinson.
Me neither.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
It's about Emily Dickinson, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't even know who that is, do you?
Nope.
Jesus Christ, Nick.
Dude, I'm sorry. I don't care about the show.
Fucking Americans,
I just care
bro.
about what does that mean?
Bro, American education is going down the hill, bro. Look at
Okay.
this. We don't know who Emily Dickinson is. Are we kidding me?
Well, tell me
John,
then.
do you know who Emily Dickinson is?
I think I have an idea.
All right, let's hear it from John.
Wait, well, hold on.
He's like, hang on now.
I'll let you explain. I'll let you explain.
Hold up.
He's like, wait, no, I don't want to do it. It doesn't matter, Nick. I'm just saying. Let's move on. I've
Yeah.
heard the show is good.
Yeah, I don't care too much.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever watch it.
Mid.
I don't think it's mid. I think it's.
You don't think it's mid?
I've heard it's good. I don't watch a lot of TV shows just because it's such a commitment to have to watch so many episodes. It's like, oh man, it's so much, and there's so many of them too. And to me, I just can't.
Moving on.
All right, moving on to December. We got Nightmare Alley.
Let's
This
keep
is
going.
a film by Guillermo del Toro.
Is it good?
It has Brad Pitt in it. Pretty much
Oh,
he
really?
falls in love with or not Brad Pitt, I'm
A
sorry.
monster?
Bradley Cooper.
Oh,
he falls in love with
monster?
this dark magician lady, and it kind of just devolves from there. Like I heard my mom said the special effects. I don't know if there's a monsters. My parents have seen it. I can ask them later. But I kind of want to see it. I like Guillermo del Toro. His movies are super.
I like his movies.
Yeah.
I want to see that one.
A little side note. He said so a lot of his effects in his movies, like The Shape of Water, and
they've always been practical.
Yeah, they've always been practical and bloody and very realistic. And Guillermo del Toro, he grew up in Mexico, he said, and like he said, a lot of his inspiration was he saw like a lot of violence and like blood, and like that stuff on the streets in Mexico, and he went to art school and learned how to do special effects and bring that to the movies. And I just thought that was pretty interesting to add.
Yeah, thank you.
So then we got next up is Encanto. I kind of wanted to see this, but you told me it's all right now. So.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I haven't seen it either.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, probably me neither. Sorry.
Okay,
moving
next?
On. We have West Side Story, which came out in December. This is a play
why do we even
that is turned into a movie.
Why is this on the list, Nick?
I don't know. It looks relevant. What if there's one listener out there that likes this movie and they want us to talk about it? If you like
West Side Story, go watch the other one.
The original one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a remake?
It's a remake.
Dang. Okay, never mind. I'm less interested.
Look,
moving on.
Yeah.
Just forget that. Moving on, we got The Tragedy of Macbeth.
I've read the book or the script.
Yeah, so I've read the book.
A little bit of the script.
Yeah, I think everyone's at least at one point heard of Macbeth or like read it in their English class or whatever the hell.
Yep.
Shakespeare.
This is a collaboration between Apple TV and A24.
Really?
Yeah, and what
now
I thought,
I'm more interested.
Yeah, what I thought was cool about this was Denzel Washington's in it. He plays Macbeth, and then Frances McDormand's in it, who plays his mother.
Okay.
And I think it looks cool. It's shot in black and white, and the cinematography in it looks what's it called? Looks delicious.
That's
one way to put it.
I think it looks really good. It's shot black and white. I just like black and white films.
You like I feel
Lighthouse? Like we don't really. Yeah, The Lighthouse was good. Dude.
I love The Lighthouse.
I saw that earlier this year, man.
Oh, that movie's amazing.
Yeah, my girlfriend fell asleep while watching it, but I thought it was fucking crazy.
It is good.
All right.
But yeah, Tragedy of Macbeth. I think I'm gonna see it. I actually have.
Then go fucking see it, bro.
All right, damn, bro. Can I just not be excited? You want to watch it with me?
I'll see it. What else you got for December?
No.
We're almost done, right?
Yeah. All right. So wrapping it up, we got Spider-Man: No Way Home. We have a review for this.
Go check it out.
Yeah. We have a spoiler-free section. But
and when you started off, the first 15-20 minutes are non-spoilers.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it we're spoiling.
Which is much
And we
longer.
give you a warning, and it's in the descriptions as well. So
yeah.
Go check that out. We're not going to spoil it here, even though Nick might have earlier. I might have to bleep that out.
Hey, we don't know, though.
In editing. Yeah, we don't know what Nick said.
Yo, we don't know.
John does, though. Apparently, he hasn't seen it.
Hey.
So John, how'd that make you feel?
We don't know.
You gonna fight?
Better not spoil it.
Off camera?
There better not be like major spoilers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not really. Not really.
Yeah, it's a good...
No, yeah. I think it's better than the first
fun.
and second one.
Yeah. Go watch the review for more in-depth than that. I don't want to go into it too much right here.
All right, what we got next?
All right, next we got in December, we got The Witcher Season 2. This has Henry Cavill in it.
I really want to get into The Witcher.
I want to watch...
I haven't seen any.
I gave the first season...
watched it?
The first 2 episodes. No,
okay.
And I stopped. And I want to give it another chance because people at work have been telling me, like, you need to see it. Like, season 1 is a little, like, slow, but season... like,
slow.
the finale is good. And then he said season 2... The effects and the production value is better, yes.
Okay. Speaking of that, The Witcher 3, the video game, which I've heard is one of the better games that's come out in the more recent years. It's pretty good. It's actually on sale on PlayStation right now, the complete edition for $10.
Oh, word.
So I was actually thinking of snagging that up. And if I'm playing that in my free time, I probably would be more inclined to watch The Witcher as well.
Yeah.
I think Henry Cavill is a great casting choice as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He has such a serious, like, stern-looking face.
He's a freaking gaming nerd. Like, he talks about how when he got the call for Superman, he was actually building his PC, and he like put the dude to reject it because he was busy building his gaming. He
was like, "Oh shit!"
And then he called back. He's like, "Oh my bad."
sorry.
Yeah. So I think it's a good choice. Like, he's a fan of the Witcher games and the books.
Yeah. When you have someone passionate behind the project, it just makes it work all the much better.
All right. What else we got?
All right. Finally, in TV shows, yes, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Renewed for season
Fucking
15.
Season 15, man.
15. I will say, I'm not going to shit on the show. I like the show. I even think the earlier seasons are really good. But, I guess congratulations. 15 seasons for a show. I don't think I've ever seen.
I mean, if it stays at the quality without diminishing, good for them.
I mean, but the actors are eventually going to,
get tired of it.
I'm surprised
become
they're
old
not
heads.
tired already.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they like it that much, man.
I've never watched. I mean, I've seen actually like maybe an episode at Elijah's house. I know our friend Elijah's a fan of the show.
I told him about it, and he binged it all.
Jesus,
I don't know.
Dude,
he has free time. He got free time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of free time, and this dude never wants to go to the movies with us. But
Hey.
he'll shit on movies and he'll say acting is stupid, but he will watch 15 seasons of a fucking TV show.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. I'll watch the show eventually. John.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much of it, but I just kind of stopped watching the show and moved on.
Yeah, good for them though. I guess
Good
season 15.
All right, so that wraps up
That's
all
everything.
the movies 2021 and TV shows.
All right, now we got to jump into music. No,
Oh gosh.
Nick didn't write down any music, so
No, yeah.
Nick, just anybody say anything. I guess that you remember music wise that came out this year. We don't got to go into it or go month by month.
I remember the whole hype behind Kanye West's Donda. I think that thing was so stretched out because he did live shows after live shows,
I remember
listening parties, and then he finally dropped the album.
Is it worth it, Nick?
I feel like it's a little saturated.
Okay.
I will say, because it suffers from, like the Migos, like they put way more features on it than there's like.
Is there a lot of features on it?
I mean, it's like here and there. It's like 20. Let me look up how long it is actually. I don't know.
Nick.
I want to say 22 or 23
Minutes or songs?
songs.
Okay.
But yeah, Donda, I'd say it was worth it.
What about Certified Boy Lover?
It's 27 songs. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Certified Lover Boy.
Oh.
Certified Boy Lover.
Honestly,
Honestly,
I've heard it just sounds like more Drake.
it sounds like more Drake, and for being 2021 and Drake is like pushing 35, for him to be on a song and say you're a lesbian girl, me too, it just feels weird.
That's such a shitty line, man. That's a shitty line.
And for Drake to still be carving like hearts into his head, like grow up, dog. When are you gonna release the shit you was doing? Sorry, it sounds like I'm kind of shitting up on Drake.
You are.
It sounds like I'm shitting on Drake.
I'm gonna send.
I
This
feel like
clip to
he's
Drake.
dude, he's gonna come for me.
Bare lucky doors.
I would much rather throw on 2015, 2014 Drake than this new album.
Jake-
I also think that the freaking album cover is so lazy.
Oh, I agree. That's one of the things I said to Jaden.
Yeah, it's literally just
It's emojis.
it's emojis of pregnant women, and Drake thought it was funny because oh shit, like I was gonna announce this in January. It's fucking 9 months late. Let's just make that the cover. It's funny.
Is that why?
Yeah,
I
like
didn't
that's
know that.
why he said like whatever.
All
But
right, John, have you listened to either of those, or if not, what albums this
what music
year?
have you been listening to?
This year?
Well,
Just
honestly,
in general.
He's like,
I
it's
don't
like shit, bro.
I listen to a lot of different types of music. I usually listen to
Who's been in your rotation recently? Just tell us that.
sometimes it's 80s, sometimes it's 90s.
Nice.
So nothing like this year, like nothing 2021.
Not a whole lot. I mean, it's bits and pieces, but not.
Oh, Billie Eilish dropped her album, I think, earlier this year.
She
Happier
did.
Than Ever. And she also dropped a Disney movie. Remember,
Yeah.
it was
I
like
saw that.
an animated thing. I never watched that,
I
but,
haven't either.
but good for her. Good for Billie.
What
Let me
about-
look
hey,
at the. I'm just gonna open really quick the top tracks of 2021.
Oh,
in the
I also
US.
listened to The House is Burning, which is by Isaiah Rashad. He's part of Kendrick's like label group, Top Dog Entertainment, and I actually saw him in concert.
Is it good?
Yeah, he's really good. I think he's super underrated. But I feel like his music is also kind of not for a specific group of people, but if you like it, you like it. And I also listened to the Melodic Blue. I'm sorry, by Baby Keem. This kid is pretty much Kendrick's cousin, and he's making music now. And you know what? I like it.
All right,
It's
good
good.
for that.
It's pretty good.
Quick things. Let's see. Songs that dropped this year. Olivia Rodrigo had a big year. You know who that is?
Yeah, the Good For You
I
girl.
I don't listen. Yeah, I don't listen to her. I'm just wanted to mention that because I know a lot of people listen to her. Billie Eilish had her album Happier Than Ever. I think I
Nice.
listened to it once,
Yeah, me too.
and I think I don't remember too much about it.
Yeah,
It's not good. I mean, actually, it's not bad.
it's not good.
It's not bad.
Hey, say how you really feel.
It's not bad. To me, it's just kind of more Billy. It's more acoustic, I think.
Yeah, she feels more mature, like in
It-
this
Yeah,
in this one with her music making, so that's nice.
Yeah, I don't mind that. That's pretty much probably what I listened to. Looking through this list of stuff, at least stuff that came out in 2021. I don't listen to a lot of new music too often. Most of the stuff I listen to is, I listen to everything.
Oh, we have another Pop Smoke album that dropped earlier this year.
Oh yeah,
Didn't
you say it sucked?
Yeah, it was in July. Oh yeah, I did a video on this. You should go check it out. Actually,
go check it out.
Check the channel out.
So aside from music, have you got anything else like games or?
He's saying fuck Pop Smoke. I want to talk about games.
No, the Pop Smoke album was alright. It's just like it's a posthumous album, and it's his second one, so it's like what you can't really expect much.
Yeah, all right. Let's wrap it up real quick with John. What's your list of games that we can briefly discuss? Didn't you have a list?
Yeah, I had few songs, not songs, games like.
Did you want to talk about the celebrity deaths as well? I feel I
forgot about that.
I know. This episode's going to be long, bro.
These ones are always long because there's a lot.
It is a year review, yeah. I mean, I can breeze through the celebrity ones, like just say who they are, what they did, and tell you when.
What do you want to do out of the video games first? Because this is supposed to be like the in memoriam list. People to remember and reflect on their lives.
Let's do the gaming one first. Let's just breeze over games.
Yeah, what are some games that came out this year?
Talk about some games that came out.
Come on, John.
Let's say we have It Takes Two.
Okay, that won Game of the Year.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a co-op game where you play with another person, kind of like Portal 2.
Oh, okay.
It's like one of those kind of games.
That sounds cool.
I like games like that.
Yeah, when you have to work with someone.
Yeah, so I actually want to play that at some point. Maybe stream it on the channel. Who knows? That'd be a fun thing.
One of the games I've been playing a lot for 2021 is Resident Evil Village. I hear things from people like negative and positive comments. People are just, the negative ones would be like, it doesn't seem like it's original like first few games, but if you actually play it, aside from the things that don't seem like it's like the actual Resident Evil franchise itself, but like it kind of gives like a bit of a backstory to like how the whole thing started anyways, but people just are like, they play a little bit of it like, nah, it's not like Resident Evil 1 or 2, so I'm just gonna stop playing and give up.
Well, I did actually a playthrough of that on my channel.
Oh shit!
I live streamed it, and the videos are up actually. If you guys want to go check that out,
check everything out.
Another plug. No, I actually did like that game as well, though, John.
Nice.
I remember it's. I actually think it's actually very fun. I think it was. Yeah. I really like how they're doing and sticking with the whole first person survival thing.
Also, another thing about like the Resident Evil Village, if you ever played Resident Evil 4, it kind of brings back some of like the elements from that, like some of the aspects. It has like the merchant. It has.
Oh yeah.
It brings back the whole castle island kind of feel. Like you start off the first area. You start off like in a pretty much a castle, and then you move on to, or you start in the village, go onto the castle, move on to another place.
Yeah, and I do like how this one. The first one very much feels like how you said the castle, and then there's one that's kind of like a haunted house, scary type thing. Oh yeah, that one. That one I actually really like. That whole like level.
Yeah,
it's really creepy.
No weapons and everything.
Oh man, that one probably scared me the most out of all the other ones.
That one got me going a little bit because I'm trying to play, and it's
Then there's like the creepy water underground levels. Then there's like the train areas.
Yeah,
it's a good. I like it. It's a good game, in my opinion.
Nice.
What else came out this year?
Let's see.
I mean, besides from what came out, I played the Miles Morales game. I know it came out last year, but I finally played that. I had a really fun time with that.
Then you also have like Vanguard. It's another thing that people are like talking about too, like the whole Call of Duty Vanguard. I've heard.
Oh, the Call of Duty game.
Yeah,
my bad. I totally blanked on that.
He's like, what the hell is Vanguard?
Yeah, dude. At this point, man, like. Oh, did a new Warzone map drop? Did you want to talk about that?
Warzone map did just come out like a month ago.
What'd you think?
Have you played it yet?
Nah.
Jesus, Nick.
I've deleted Warzone. I don't really care for it.
Nick doesn't play with us no more, man.
I play Fortnite. I play Fortnite.
Yeah.
Let's play Fortnite.
We know you're a Fortnite fanatic.
Hey.
Now we know.
Don't say that.
We've seen it. We got you on.
Nah, you're right.
We got you in 4K.
You got me. Dude, shut up. Got you in 4K. Pretty much.
I actually have Vanguard because Jane and I did the game share thing. So when one of us has a game, the other one can share it. So since he has one, I can play it as well. So I would not buy it if I didn't have that though. Just because I'm tired of COD releasing a new game every year.
Yeah, there's a lot of like hate. I've heard of some things like, like people are playing for the zombies. Well, I mean, it's no different from like all the other like Call of Duty games that have zombies and everything.
But if they play for this as zombies, I would love to see COD just make a straight full-on zombies game.
That'd be really cool if they did.
Like it's straight up all about the story.
Back 4 Blood just came out.
Oh, I played that.
Is it good?
It's good, yeah.
I was actually thinking of getting it.
You should get it, dude. We could play together.
Yeah, I would love to.
It is really good, yeah.
It might be on sale right now. We'll see when I get home. But
yeah.
Let's see. Anything else come out this year? I know this year there wasn't many big releases in gaming. I know next year is looking like there's going to be a lot more.
Yeah, they kind of got pushed back.
Yeah, a lot of stuff got pushed back.
It's kind of like what happened to movies.
We were supposed to get Gotham Knights this year, I think.
Yes.
But that got moved to next
year. Dude, that pissed me off.
Dying Light, yeah, that's one.
Dying Light.
Yeah.
We still got to talk. All right, what is there any other games? Like, what was on the list? Like, just scroll through and like name them. Like, and if we care about them, we'll say something.
Yeah, like so, like let's see. Starting from like number 15, It Takes Two. Okay. As you said, that was good.
I don't care about
Retromania Wrestling.
No,
wait.
Stop, Nick. We don't care about that. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah,
we don't care about that. Care about Ouija.
Valheim.
I don't care.
It looks like a freaking.
I don't care about Pokemon.
New Pokemon shop.
Well, the new Pokemon game actually isn't that bad, but
Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury.
That came out on Switch. I don't really care though.
Mundown.
I don't care.
I don't know that one.
Josh is just shitting.
Knockout City. Don't know.
Resident Evil.
Dude, Knockout City. Hey, go back.
Stop.
We gotta talk about Knockout City, bro.
You don't care.
That's from the creator of Epic Games.
Hitman 3. Now there we go. I want to play this, but I have not yet. I will eventually.
All right.
I love the Hitman games.
I actually have played like the first stealth Hitman game. Oh my god, it's fucking fun, really dude. Fun.
Anything else, John?
Nothing really.
Ratchet and Clank. Yeah. I heard it was good. Haven't played it.
Rift Apart.
All right, that's it. All right, move on to what was the next topic? Celebrities or something?
No, it was people that died.
The celebrity deaths. Yeah, so we're gonna do a little memoriam section.
Here, Nick, you just named them off.
I have over 20 people that passed away, but
I don't want to say we gotta breeze through this just because that sounds disrespectful.
No, yeah, that is.
But the episode's running a bit long, so we gotta kind of start.
Yeah. So I'm just going to list off who they are, the month they passed away, and just what they did. So starting in January, we lost Larry King, unfortunately. He's a legendary radio host.
We all know Larry
Did multiple interviews and stuff. And yeah. Then we lost Phil Spector, who was a producer, a businessman, and maybe a convicted murderer.
No, not even maybe, 100% convicted. He died in prison.
Oh, he went to jail. Okay, so it is confirmed.
Yeah,
okay.
He convicted murderer, but he also made a lot of music.
Yeah, but besides that, on the producer side, he worked with a lot of people from like the Motown records, 60s to the 80s.
And I'm not saying that forgives what he did. I'm just saying he did that, and then he fucked up and killed somebody.
Yeah.
He killed Lana, I forgot her last name, an actress. Rest in peace to both. Actually, not so much to Spectre.
Damn. All right, moving on. In February, Christopher Plummer passed away. He's an actor from The Sound of Music, and he was also recently in the 2019 film Knives Out, which I thought was really good.
Good actor.
Yeah, good actor. Then we got Elgin Baylor. He's an NBA legend.
Elgin Baylor,
he passed away in March of natural causes. Josh told me that he kind of changed the game in terms of basketball.
He was doing a lot of the dribble moves before they became mainstream.
Yeah,
he kind of, he lit the smoke.
He lit the torch.
He started the fire.
Yeah, nice. So then we have Prince. Moving on to April, we have Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. He passed away from natural causes.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I literally had no idea this dude died. Yeah. when we talked about it, I was like, "This dude died."
I think I knew earlier this year, but so much noise has just come like the following month, so I just kind of forgot about it. But rest in peace, royalty.
Oh man, what does that even mean, though?
Yeah, I guess so. You're right.
I mean, at the end of the day, like. Dude lived a long time. Dude looked like a walking skeleton.
He was almost 100 years old. He was 99.
His wife's still pretty much alive.
She's living.
But I think he was meant to. I don't want to say this. I'm sorry, but he had multiple heart attacks. But they resuscitated him, and he was able to live a couple more years. But I feel like when your body begins to shut down,
let me die.
Yeah, you got to make the choice to die peacefully. Then we got Helen McCrory. She passed away in April from cancer, and she was an actress who was in Peaky Blinders.
Also, like in the
really?
She was also Drake. If you ever watched the Harry Potter movies and stuff like that, Draco Malfoy's mother.
Oh, she died.
Really? Okay, that puts a face to it now. I know who. In April, we also got DMX, who is a legendary rapper, performer, producer.
He was only 50, right?
Yeah, he was only 50, and he passed away from cardiac arrest. I'm not sure exactly what caused that, but
drugs.
Probably drugs.
Yeah, probably something of the sort. But still, rest in peace to him.
Yeah,
it's very sad.
You hate to see it. I mean,
yeah, it's sad to see.
Don't do drugs.
Musicians go out that way when
it's ruining a lot of lives for like every single singer and actor.
Don't do drugs, Nick.
No. Then we got moving into May. We got Charles Grodin. He was an actor as well who passed away. I'm not sure how. Then we have
natural causes.
Ned Beatty, who is also a Hollywood actor. He passed away in June. He's known for starring in a bunch of movies, and most notably is Deliverance. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie.
I've seen it.
It's a pretty fucking wild movie. It has what's his name? Fucking dude, Burt Reynolds. That's what it is. That was gonna kill me, dude. I would have waited here. Burt Reynolds. It's a really good movie. Pretty much these guys just they take a canoe trip and they're like, oh,
you talked about that.
Yeah, they're like, let's do this shit. Let's see where it goes, and then it kind of gets you
talked about that in your YouTube video.
Yeah, check out the YouTube channel. Then we have
he's using someone's death to plug his channel.
What? No.
All right.
just for the video. Then we have Robbie Downey Sr., who passed away from Parkinson's in June.
Father.
RDJ's father. So rest in peace to him. I hope he's
I think they even did a movie. Well. I think they even did like kind of like a movie based on him or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they probably did.
Then we have in July, Dusty Hill. He was the top bassist for ZZ Top. He passed away in July. So rest in peace.
72, I think, right?
Yeah, even then, that does sound super young for someone to pass away, but we're not sure how.
I'm pretty sure he had a heart attack or something.
Yeah. Moving on, then we have Richard Donner. He was a movie director who directed Superman movies and The Goonies, most notably. He passed away in July, so rest in peace to him.
Release the Donner cut.
Release the Donner cut. Is it Donner cut?
Well, there's a Superman 2 or 3, I think.
Well, he made
I know he
Christopher Reeves ones.
No, yeah, but he didn't do all of them.
Yeah.
There's 4 of them. And I think either the second or the third one, he directed and he filmed, but then I think they did a switch up with directors, and then there was a different version released. So there's 2 versions, and a lot of people say the Donner cut is better.
Interesting.
Rest in peace to Donner.
All right, moving on to August, we have Ed Asner. He's most known for voicing Carl from
Ferguson
from the Up
movie.
Ferguson? It's a very heart-touching movie. It's sad to see that he passed away. Thank you for everything you did, Ed. Then we have Don Everly, the older brother of the Everly brothers. They're a duo of musicians. He passed away. Josh told me his younger brother also died a couple years back. So rest in peace to the Everly brothers. Yeah. Then we have Charlie Watts. He was the Rolling Stones drummer. He passed away in August as well. I'm not sure how.
A lot of legendary musicians are.
Yeah, a lot of musicians are passing away this year. It's very sad. Moving on to September, we have Michael K. Williams. He was an actor who most notably was in The Wire, and he was in Boardwalk Empire too. I think shows like that. He passed away in September. I was a little sad to hear this because I've seen him in a lot of stuff, and you can usually tell it's Michael K. Williams because he has this scar that he got across his face. I'm not sure how, but rest in peace to Michael K. Williams. Then we have Jay Black. He was part of a band.
The front man of Jay and the Americans.
Yeah, Jay and the Americans. He was in that band, and he passed away in October at the age of 82.
Okay, long life.
Mm-hmm. Moving on, then we got Hylana Hutchins. She died on set of a movie. We talked about this. She died on the set of Rust.
Cinematographer.
Yeah, she's a cinematographer. She's worked on multiple movies. She had actually a pretty long career. She was 42, so I'm sure she had a very long career. Still too young. That is very young, though, to pass away. And it's unfortunate that the whole situation happens.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. Then we have James Michael Tyler. He played Gunther on Friends. He passed away in October. I'm not sure to what, but rest in peace to him. Then we have Steven Sondheim. He was a composer and a lyricist for a lot of the songs, funnily enough, on West Side Story. He passed away in November, but he did the original play, and he did a lot of the music and composing. So
as he should.
Good job.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Then we have Virgil Abloh. He was a designer and creative director. He worked closely with Kanye West, and for Louis Vuitton, he did a lot of work for them. He passed away in November. Rest in peace. And then we're almost done. We got Michael Nesmith. He was part of the Monkees, the band, right?
Oh yeah, the Monkees. Yeah, he was. I don't want to like shit on the other members, but it was one of those things back in the '60s where they were like, oh, let's make a kind of like the Partridge Family.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted they had a TV show called the Monkees, and they were like a fictional but real band, but it was like played up for television.
Mm-hmm.
But he was actually like a very talented musician, probably like the only quote unquote real musician. Like he's the most talented of them, and so he passed away.
Sad. He passed away of natural causes in December.
Very
and then
recent.
finally, this was one of the more recent deaths that came up on my timeline. John Madden. He's a National Football League coach. You know his name probably from all over, like the Madden franchise,
Dude's
the games,
like the face of the NFL,
the merch. Yeah, he pretty much is like, he's in the Hall of Fame. He's in there.
Yeah.
He passed away a couple days ago this month.
Rest in peace.
Those are all the people that we got for celebrity deaths. If we missed anybody, rest in peace to them, and rest in peace to anyone that passed away this year, whether it was from COVID
a lot
or
of stuff.
2021 is kind of a rough year.
Yeah, it honestly felt like 2020 part 2. But I guess
we should just say someone's gonna have a petition out there, and they're gonna be like, let's just erase the last 2 years from history.
Yeah, let's just snap them away.
We'll just say, even though we're in year 2023, we'll say it's 2020, and we'll just restart.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be down for
That'd
that.
be something.
Everyone loses like 3 years on their life.
Yeah, I don't care.
Wow.
I look young.
Yeah, these have been rough years.
Yeah.
John's aged 2 decades in 2 years.
I knew we'd be kind of sad with the celebrity deaths. But moving on, let's wrap up this episode. Did you guys want to do a little how this year has kind of been for y'all? Just
for you
like
personally,
a little 5-minute. How your personal.
I'll let John go
been.
first since he's the guest on the show.
Yeah.
My years, or my time during this year was pretty busy. Always all over the place.
What'd you do?
Pretty much just work. That's it. I mean, it was constant the same thing over. I'm in California still. So, and then going through the different changes in weather from hot to cold.
Yeah, just being in California, right?
Yeah,
like you told me there was power outages and fires.
Oh yeah.
That must suck, man.
Yeah, during the fires, you would wake up and you smell you would smell the smoke and everything. The whole sky was just covered in smoke and everything. But it's pretty much the same thing over and over every month, leading up into the holidays. So it's good coming home. I will say there were some things I was kind of expecting, but 2021, how what's been going on this year, COVID, it's impacted a lot of families and friends and everything. Everybody's also busy around the holidays too a little. So next year will be different for sure for me.
Nice. I'm excited for
good to
it.
hear.
Yeah.
Well, what would you rate this year then?
Oh yeah, didn't we rate it last year?
I think we
rate your year, like scale of
1 out of 10.
Let's do a 1 out of 5, so it's easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
for 1 out of 5, I would say maybe like 2 or 3.
Dang.
Like I said, because it's been the same thing over and over. Wake up every morning to work.
Yeah,
the only thing that's different is just coming home for the holidays, and that's it.
Yeah, it's a good thing to look forward to, though.
Yeah,
That's nice.
All right. Nick, is it you or me?
You want to go?
I mean, I'll keep it brief. Year. What is a year? You know what I mean? Like,
What is it? It's 365 days.
if anything, it's a concept created by us. If we're being honest with ourselves.
Actually, I mean, that is true.
But no, yeah, these last few years they have honestly, the world itself has suffered immensely. So therefore, a lot of people have also dealt with those repercussions. A lot of us have, and personally, I wouldn't say this year is one of the best years of my life. If anything, it's probably on the lower end. There's very few things in my life that I look forward to. Like kind of like John has the holiday thing, but like right now, this year and the past years, and this year specifically has made things to where it's like, damn, like I got the podcast. I keep myself busy with whenever school's in, and that's pretty much like what I have. Then I have my family, my friends. It's good to have those things.
Mm-hmm.
We all, a lot of times we all overlook stuff like that.
Take things for granted.
Yeah. A lot of stuff
Exactly.
is taken for granted. You don't know what you have until it's gone.
And then,
But all of that into consideration, I am blessed, with the life I live, but it is hard to not rate this lowly, just because like damn, like shit be sucking. So I don't remember what I rated 2020 or 2019. I probably gave 2019, I'm guessing maybe like a 7.5. Probably gave 2020 like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. So I'm probably gonna give this like a fucking 1 or a 2.
Damn.
Even regardless on if it's out of 5 or a 10, it's gonna stay
low.
a 1 or a 2.
Yeah.
It's a low. It's very low. But I mean, you could only go up. So I'm not expecting next year to be this shitty. I'm expecting next year, by the end of it, a year from now, I'm expecting
we've had a lot of time to make comebacks. And
I'm expecting it to be much better year than this. Like I don't. It's kind of like, how can it get any worse? You know what I mean,
it's already gonna be a good year next year, bro. Suicide Squad's coming out.
That's
how
true.
can you be mad at that?
I get out of the army next year.
There's a lot of stuff happening next year.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hopefully I get to start school.
What about you, Nick? That's good for you, John.
I mean, all things aside, I get what y'all are saying about how the world's kind of become super crazy. Like, a lot of that has happened, and I feel like this year's kind of been limited with how much you've been able to hang out with friends, how many of y'all can hang out, like movie theaters and events and concerts. I was fortunate enough to go to 2 concerts this year, which was awesome. I went with my girlfriend, who I also met earlier this year, which is a plus. I also transitioned jobs like very smoothly, which I feel fortunate about, because like in these times people lose their jobs so quick, and it's really hard to find a job. Yeah, so I feel very fortunate about that. Mm-hmm. And I finished 2 semesters at my university. I don't know, I just feel like I've gotten a more clear vision on who I am. I turned 21 earlier this year, which was weird.
Nick's probably had the best year out of all of us. Look at this.
I don't know.
Dude's listing accolade after accolade.
I mean, like,
good for you, Nick.
I turned 21 and all, but like this year has been like crazy and confusing, but like also a pretty good year for being 21. I guess I give this year like a 3 or a 4. It's a pretty good year, and I'm just excited to keep doing this podcast. Like, I'm so happy that we're still doing it, because I feel like anybody else would have just given up and shit, but we're still here. I'm excited for next year. I'm excited for what y'all gonna do next year. And 2022 is gonna be, it's honestly awesome. It's gonna be awesome, man. I'm feeling super optimistic. And I feel like that's totally different than how we felt.
I'm feeling very hopeful
at the end of 2020.
That is true.
We were super like down bad.
We were like, man,
broken.
How can it get
I was
worse?
the down baddest I could have ever been 2020.
Honestly, you were,
know?
yeah.
For me, like 2022 is like something to, like, for half of 2022 is something to push through, give it your all, because I don't have much time left in the military, so push through it.
Yeah.
Take some of the things that I learned, take it with me to 2022.
Yeah.
Use the most I can for like school, even if it's like something small. Like, I still get like my career. Hang out with friends as much as possible. I mean, we don't know what we're going to be doing later down the line.
Yeah.
And then for relationship, that's something that's, if it happens next year, all the more reason to enjoy 2022. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah. Same for anyone else, just like, one thing I should say is don't take any of the things you've done, or like don't let your mistakes get the better of you. We've all made them. Don't take things for granted, because some of the things you do have a plus to it. Just, it depends on who you're around, what you're doing. Because if you do, then you're pretty much, it's gonna make your life really miserable, and you don't want to be in that position where you're just constantly just getting knocked down. And
I get what you're trying to say. Like, don't dwell too much on your mistakes, because as Bran would say in Game of Thrones, everything you did, every mistake you made, led you right to where you're supposed to be. And just I would say the main message from this year: just don't take anything for granted, because you don't know how quickly it can be taken away from you. I think that wraps up the year review. I didn't think we'd end on such a philosophical note.
We're ending this thing on like such a low fucking note, man. Jesus.
I mean, all this aside, I thought this was actually a pretty good year for movies. Way better than 2020.
Oh, 2020.
All the stuff that was supposed to come out in 2020.
This year was good. I'm excited for next year. Make sure to subscribe, to follow, to like everywhere. We're Cosmic Kickback. At Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere. We have YouTube. If you're listening, go subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, go follow, leave a review if you're listening somewhere, because the next episode will be, I believe, our most anticipated of 2022 or something along that.
We're going to talk about our favorite movies.
Yeah, stuff coming out next year that we're excited for. Stuff that'll be coming out, with what our top picks are. And I actually have an idea for something we can maybe try this year, or maybe wait till next year to do. I brainstormed during the episode.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's that good.
So
thank you guys for listening. As always, make sure to check out all the things that we talked about throughout the episode, other reviews. Thank you, John, for being on the episode.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's always good to have John on, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Thank you. Have a good day.